Okay, so let's get into this first one. So this was posted by Libs of TikTok. And if anyone knows Libs of TikTok, you know that there's some she posts some garbo. So this happened in a Canadian school. I haven't been able to find where this actually is from. I haven't been able. I've just heard reports that it's in. I believe it's in Ontario. Turns out this is actually a man. But okay.
Well, to me it looks like a man, but this is Canadian. That's what shocked me. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So let's just play this.
Okay.
There isn't really sound, and the only sound that's actually played is like gay rave music. So this is a school. You know, you can see all the Rainbow Society in full force, and woo!
There's so many pride flags.
So much ecstasy. There's going to be kids pouring out of this classroom in drug-induced overdoses.
I want to know how old these kids are. It doesn't actually state like what grade this guy teaches.
I don't know, but if this is all right, I think you get the point. I think you do. So let's just read this a little bit. So Twitter said to the Daily Dot that it bans calling people groomers based on their gender identity. But in practice, it often doesn't enforce this rule. On Wednesday, the Daily Dot reported that a subreddit post inadvertently intensified pressure on Twitter to ban calling LGBTQ people groomers. Grooming is a slur that falsely equates being LGBTQ with being a pedophile. Nope, it doesn't. Nope. You're wrong. I'm sorry, Twitter. You've been wrong about a lot in the past, but you're definitely wrong about this. No, people are not saying because you're part of the Rainbow Society that you are a groomer. Mm-mm. That is a collectivist idea.
Just unfortunately, a lot of the quote-unquote groomers who have been putting themselves out there via TikTok and Twitter, unfortunately, are trying to branch themselves under the rainbow umbrella of such. We all remember how they wanted to be called MAPS.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, that's just a pedophile that hasn't gotten their opportunity yet.
Yeah, it's just people who are attracted to them. They haven't actually done anything, so there's nothing wrong with that.
So, and the funny thing with this Reddit thing that happened, so they banned the word predator. So you know what? This is why I love the internet, and I also hate it, because they immediately came up with a new name. They just changed predator, so PREADATOR, PREDDITOR. So like
predator.
Like it's Redditor. Redditor. Damn! That's just how they change it, and then a Redditor.
Really?
Yeah, a pedophile Redditor.
This is what we're wasting our time on. Huh? Okay.
All right, so after the article published, Twitter said, blah, 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 oh, transgender, blah, 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 groomers bad, yeah, we like them. All right, a particular abuse that seeks to silence the voices of those who have been historically marginalized. Nope, not at all. Nope. You're wrong. Wrong
for the
again.
Reasons we prohibit this behavior.
Speak up. Speak up. Say it with your chest, bitch. So we prohibited behavior that targets individuals or groups. So if someone like murders someone and you go, hey, murderer, stop murdering. They say, no, that's abusive. Like, but they're a murderer. But
this is what I don't understand. And what I would really like to hear people's opinions on is, when in society have we ever other than right now, literally been concerned with the feelings of a bad person, aka a murderer, somebody who R-words little children, somebody who, when did we suddenly start worrying about their precious feelings? You have people who do bad things, they R-word people, and yet we're
They
We're-
R word? What, they retard people?
Yes.
Which R word?
Oh, you know the
Ah, good Saturday night, right?
yeah. But they, and then okay, well let's bend down and kiss their butt and allow them to go into a women's prison because they identify as a woman. Then you have a piece of shit like Ezra Miller, who is something all kinds of special.
Was choking out women, has beaten
Yeah.
women, put a gun to someone, was grooming a child.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that, okay, he's getting arrested, and he's like, I identify as a they, them, and I don't want to be arrested by a male. You know what I mean? Like, no, of course he wants a female cop because that's who he's used to beating is females. I mean, that he feels empowered over females. And then he's, I'm transgender and this and that. Okay, at what point do we, when there's a person who's literally beating up women, do you turn around and go, so sorry, they, them, and start treating them with respect when they haven't treated anybody else with respect? When did we start worrying about their feelings? When did we start, he didn't serial kill all these people. He has the problem. You can't call him a serial killer. It hurts his feelings. Oh, somebody is a child R-wordist. That's right. And oh no, we can't call them that. We can't call them pedophiles. We can't call them whatever because it hurts their feelings.
Yeah, no, I think some of them are like I shouldn't say some of them. I'm sure I'm sure there's some good ones, but you know what? I'm sorry. No.
Anyone who decides to do that to a child or whatever, they're not good.
Well, but this is like this. So Twitter is now taking the position of, and you know what? And I'll say the pedos have done it. They've successfully derailed this this group. They've successfully derailed them because this was like if you were going for a walk and you seen like a guy going up to a bunch of kids and saying, "Hey, look, I have ice cream in my pocket. Come feel it," or something, and you go, "Hey, get out of here, you pervert, you disgusting groomer! Why, why are you being like get out of here, pedophile?" And he runs over to a Rainbow Society group and goes, "You hear that? They're calling us pedos." Like, no, what? No, I'm calling you. I'm saying that to you.
Listen here, fellow gays. They don't like us.
And then the whole group goes, "Yeah, why don't you like us? Why are you calling us pedos?" It's like, no, I'm calling the person,
the actual Peter.
Yeah,
Peter. I'm calling him that, not you. Why are you? This is what I don't understand. There was literally a conversation that had happened where somebody was accusing somebody of being transphobic, and us.
Oh, me.
Apparently us. And it's like, because we were talking about how that guy from, what do you call it? The 4th of July parade, he dressed as a woman to disguise himself before he started shooting up the people in the parade. So we're talking about that, and we got accused of being transphobic because we brought this up. And I'm like, how? Because this was brought up to us by somebody who is trans. And I'm like, how are you as a trans person not offended or insulted at the fact that some straight guy dressed up as a woman to disguise himself to then go and kill people? Like, yeah, how are you not offended by that? You're offended by us talking about the fact he's in a dress. I don't care about you. We're not talking about you.
To be fair, and I said, I don't like the fact that this person was such a piece of garbage that they dressed up as a woman to conceal their identity. Yeah. They hid the gun in like a shawl or a sweater, something over their arm so that they could do this to people. And then yeah, to be called transphobic? Like, no. In fact, you should, if you're trying to get legitimacy, every single negative story that happens pushes that back.
100%.
Like, if stories were just written like, hey, white man, like what is the stereotype of a white guy? Well, he's in a banking and he's going to exploit people in order to get money. like something like that. Like every single story, it's like, okay, it's not the fact that they're white, but like if it, let's say if it was, in any group, any niche kind of thing, like I can speak directly about in the transportation industry, every single major accident looks bad on the whole industry. It makes everyone look bad.
Everyone remember Humboldt? Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me you
So-
didn't look at every trucker that you had going by you with like, because of course that's exactly what happens is it paints a horrible image of all truckers that are out there, which is not the case. Just like these maps that are out there being absolutely ridiculous.
Not maps, pedophiles.
Well, yes, those two. But the people that are literally demanding respect and for people to treat them with equality, it's like, for real?
Yeah.
Are you serious right now? Are you gonna like? I wouldn't treat a poacher with respect because what are they doing? They're just killing an animal for the sake of killing an animal, just for a trophy. But they're not the same as hunters. Hunters are completely different from a poacher. Just like maps or pedos are completely different than the LGBTQ community. Like just because you have somebody in there who likes to identify as such, I'm not looking badly on the entire community. I'm looking bad on that piece of shit.
It's the difference between collectivism, which typically this left has now equates everything to, is collectivism. If you single out one person, you're saying something about the entire group.
Yeah.
No, my bigger concern is, why are you defending this?
Yeah.
Like you are actively saying, no, what you are doing is impacting this whole alphabet soup community. I don't get it. So let's continue on with the LGBTQ nation. Fake nation. Sorry, how'd you like that one? That's like Vape Nation, except
That was completely wrong. That doesn't work. 'Cause
Oh,
it'd be
right.
like this. Yeah, there you go. God, you messed it up. Freaking breeder.
inbreeder. All right, so this is from LGBTQ Nation. So the Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene join forces to attack gay teacher. Nope, they're not attacking the gay teacher. Again, nope. You're wrong. But look at how this is written. This is written as like an attack piece. This isn't trying to get information out. This isn't trying to do it in an objective manner. This is an activist organization. Very, very clearly. So let's just give this a little ring-a-ding-ding. So the Canadian teacher has come under attack by far-right Americans. Far-right Americans on social media after extremist Shia, this is the same person. They could have just said from the account Libs of TikTok, but they're purposely using her name.
Yeah.
Posted one of his videos and accused him of turning his classroom into a nightclub. Accused. Can you see? Here, let's come on. There, right there. What does that say? What does that say in the bottom left?
Welcome to my high school classroom nightclub.
Nightclub.
Oh, high school.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, well, because I was like, I wonder what grade he teaches. Like, I'm wondering, like, if it's some
Okay. So
like small kids or something.
So all right. So okay, accusing of a nightclub. No, they said it themselves. Lauren Boebert. Lauren. Damn fine.
Hot diggity damn.
Don't tread on me. I shall tread.
I'm just gonna say all tread.
All right, but so let's continue with this. So Rep. Lauren Boebert attacked a Canadian teacher for being gay. Nope, again, no. On her Twitter account, which has 1.4 million followers, sharing a video that was posted on Twitter by Brooklyn realtor and anti-Rainbow Society activist Shia, who runs Libs of TikTok. So again, you see, they're making it clear, like, we know who you are, we know what you do for work, and we are going to tell our bunch of gay readers this is the person that you need to attack, instead of attacking the person that's saying, hey, I'm going to create a nightclub for kids.
Well, what exactly was it that Lauren Boebert had said regarding this?
Why we need school choice explained in less than 1 minute. What an attack.
Hold on. Those are her words. That's what she said. So where in there does it say, because teacher is gay, he's doing blah? It literally has nothing to do with his sexuality in there whatsoever. It's just saying, why we need school choice.
Yeah, it's a it's a great reason why. So
see, that's just dumb. The way they twist things, and now they made her look like some freaking I'm so sorry.
Some like xenophobic, or not xenophobic, but some type of like bigot. Where no, but you like, if you're saying, hey, I don't really approve of you, like you're an agent of the state. At what point does someone have to say, what you're doing isn't conducive for an education of a child? Well, like, that's not right.
Well, exactly. And the thing is, nowhere in there does she talk about the sexuality whatsoever. And now they're putting her on blast saying, oh, she attacked the guy because he's being gay. Nay.
Nope.
You're putting words into her mouth, so thus you're the one who's doing the attacking because of the sexuality. She wasn't.
I would totally put a word or two in her mouth.
Oh, I'd put something in her mouth.
Oh, 100%. All right, so let's so also a drag queen. Okay, she doesn't say why that's bad.
Also a drag queen. Okay.
Many teachers have hobbies outside of work. Yeah, I'm sure there's some teachers that, they go play bowling. They go do cooking classes. They go teach, people at, homeless shelters. Well, when I'm off, when I break change from this educational institution, I love to go to gay bars and get riled.
Hold on. Also a drag queen. How would anybody know that this teacher is a drag queen?
Oh, that he posted photos.
So is the teacher sharing this with his students? I mean, if he's on TikTok or Twitter, one would think, obviously it's a public platform, anybody can see said things. So why are we sharing these kind of things with our students? I know back in the day, I didn't know what my teachers did. I didn't know who they were married to. I didn't know nothing about them other than Mr. Warren or Mrs. Strain or...
Holy fuck. All right, so drag performers have been getting protested this year due to their association with LGBTQ people. Nope. Again, wrong. You're so wrong. You're not even remotely in the same argument here.
I think it has everything to do with the fact that little children were going there putting dollar bills in thongs and thongs. Such like that of said drag queens, and people are like, oh, isn't that cute?
Yeah, where there was that dude that had the fake tits on, and he's going woo, and then they see a little person, they see a little kid there, and they cover up. Like, they know what they're doing is wrong. That's what we're calling out. That's what we're saying. It's not that you're gay. I don't care what part of the Rainbow Society you're from. I don't care. How about stop doing this to children? Is that too much to ask?
A little bit. But see, the thing is that one person that actually covered themselves up was literally the only person that was like, oh shit, this does not feel right. This is wrong. Imagine if I took my kids to go see strippers or see a burlesque show or something like that. Would you find that appropriate? Do you think that would be okay?
What if my fat ass went up to your kids and started jostling or gyrating, undulating up to them in a thong? Like, that's disgusting.
Or freaking Mickey Mouse during the Pride Parade. Yeah. He was running around buck naked. I didn't see any police officer stop him. There's children around. He's just dancing around, letting it swing.
Yeah, no. In fact, I think I said at that time, I phoned the Toronto police and asked, at what point is it considered okay?
Yeah.
When is it okay? So if it's in a gay pride setting, that it's okay, that I'm allowed to expose myself to children and it's perfectly okay?
Which it shouldn't be.
Like
how is our, Like literally people are so afraid to say anything because everybody's so afraid that, okay, well, if I say this, people are going to think I'm transphobic. If I say this, people are going to think I'm a bigot. Da-da-da. No, I'm sorry. There's just a difference between right and wrong. And it doesn't matter what kind of sexuality you identify as. When did everything become about sex?